Sorry guys, just trying to find a way to get more or better light here. Having this light like directly in my face is so weird. Let's switch it up. Okay. So just give me a brief second as I am going to put this link in my Facebook so people can know that I'm live. I'm live on YouTube. Can everyone hear me by the way? I am publish, just like that. That was my fan page, and I'm just going to my regular Facebook description. If you want to know what my fan page is or other Facebook related stuff, just check the description. Thank you very much. Who's out there? Where are you from? I'm going to start the subject of the video any second now. Just trying to... What's freaks wrong with Facebook? Come on. Fuck off. Okay. I'm live now. Damn. Alrighty. So yeah, let me see. Today I'm going to talk about something which has kind of always bothered me, but I never really took any actions, and I feel like I'm going to take some actions, so I felt like sharing it with you guys. Let me just see for a split second. I have one watcher. That is enough. So my concerns are, well, not milk. I'm not a vegan, so I have nothing against. Sorry guys. That's a live session is going to be a lot of sniffing. I'm a sniffer. Sniff. Apparently I'm a sniffer with a hole in the mouth. I suck at drinking. Anyways, guys, so as the title already says, I'm becoming a prepper, I think. See, there's this fear, not a fear, just a concern that I have always had since like forever. But in a way, it doesn't directly affect me because I don't live in the US, so who cares, right? Well, wrong. Because I just have to start at the beginning, which is by saying that America is, of course, a very big superpower, and everyone recognizes that and knows that. It's like you have that one friend that's super rich, even though, well, he's rich because he has a lot of stuff, and he said that once. So if that super rich friend of yours wants to borrow money because he says, well, my paycheck is coming, or I don't want to take away money from my savings, you'll believe that superpower because he usually has a lot of money, so why not just give him the money that he needs, because he'll eventually get it. America has been doing this for like years and years and years and years, especially since 2008. So, in any situation when you borrow money, you have a point of no return. See, if I make around, I don't know, like let's just say, for example, $100 a week, which would be terrible, and I make $100 a week, and at the end of the week, I'm done. I don't have the money anymore, or whatever. Some kind of situation where you need money, but eventually you're going to be loaning more money than there's ever getting in. Then eventually you'll get to a point of no return. I feel like we reached that point, or we have already surpassed that point. And I feel like there will be a day where credit cards won't work, where you can't you can't use the ATM, or it's going to be completely empty. Um, I feel like it's coming. It's really coming. Like it's like a giant collapse, and sadly, it's going to be in the center of what we feel is like the most perfect place in the world, in America. I really, because you can't keep. I mean, look at all those people that have multiple credit cards. I have never owned a credit card, and I don't really feel like I ever will. Even though it is handy to have like a credit card for hotel bookings, whatever. But but what I'm trying to say is all these people have credit cards and debt, and where's that money? That money has to come from somewhere. The money has to go somewhere. Where is that money? One day, and I've felt this way for like years, and each year it just grows, and I don't know why. I just now feel like now is the time to become a prepper. And when I say a prepper, I don't mean that next time you're going to be here, there's going to be lots of boxes with food and whatever. No, I'm going to try to learn or teach myself how to survive in a world which has no money, has no, the convenience. See, we are very convenient, or our life is very convenient. Everything we want is just right there. I also feel like this can make us very unhappy because without a struggle, what are we going for? But on the flip side of that, take away just one little thing, and there's going to be chaos. I mean, like, have you ever been in traffic? Don't you ever see how people overreact when someone just stays in one place for too long? Can you imagine how people will react if they can't get money from the ATM, if they cannot pay for food? See, if money is not worth anything, well, you can give me $1 million for a loaf of bread, and I'm not going to take it because it's not worth anything. Remember? Money is awesome, but money is not food. For example, if I would throw you in a hole and lock you up for like 30 years, in which hole would you survive? A hole filled with money or a hole filled with food, maybe TV, and opposite sex? Well, you don't have to tell me. Of course, you're going to survive in the second hole, not the money hole. So money is great in this now money is great to us because it has a value. But what if that value just disappears? And it could happen in one day. It could happen in one freaking day. Let's see what you. Sorry guys, someone just asked me something very quickly there. Just checking out. Oh, by the way, it's why not just. Oh, dang it! I'm sorry, guys. Let me go check if I have some comments. I don't really think I'm gonna get comments because oh, just seems a lot. You have a lot of money. Um, Thanks, Sahil. Sahil, that's not it. Money is important because it has a lot of value at the moment. But when money loses its value, what then? And that's what I want to be prepared for an economic shock. Um, because we will lose our mind. Okay, it almost happened in 2008. We were this close, or you guys in the USA were very, 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 very close on a giant collapse where no one would have been able to like afford anything, buy products. But yeah, America's America. America's a super force there, so they found a way to borrow even more money. So the supermarkets would stay filled up, so everyone would still believe in American dream. Sorry, guys. So yeah, I really think that I should, even though I live like on the other side of the ocean. Give me a second. You know, um, the mic is here, but I've got. Yo, did I put it in the right thing? Sorry. Yo, yo. Yes, it's working. Sorry guys about that. You probably had the very bad sound coming from my laptop. Anyways, um, yeah, I do feel like, see, it doesn't have to happen. Maybe something will fix it up along the way. But I do feel like we've reached a point of no return. That catastrophe is inevitable. I just feel like it's coming. It's coming. It just has to be coming, and time is ticking because come on, you can't keep borrowing money. I have had this happen to me. You have had this happen to you. Or you know people that you have this happen to. The first time you borrow like $50, like, oh, I just need some money and things, and when my cash comes in, I'll give it to you. But yeah, then you forget because with the money that came in, you need just as hard. So you're gonna go through that money, then borrow another $50. You're like, okay, next week I'll just give you 100 euros or dollars, whatever. And then every time, and before you know it, the amount of money that you owe the person is that big that you'll never be able to pay them back. That's just the way it is. Even if you would work and directly give them your paycheck, it's not going to work. And the world has come to this place. See, do you even know like where money came from? Like, it's like in Africa and stuff, and it was normal to trade things. So you have like one sexy ass cow, I'll trade you for my five sleek ass sheeps. That's the way you did it. People would trade. Like, oh, I'm a carpenter, I'll help you with that, and you help me build up my house. Anything like that. So, ooh, I think it's time for me to go. Anyways, so blah 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 blah. We eventually felt like gold was a nice standard because they needed to have something which was rare but not too rare that you couldn't find it, and something which could be smelted very easily or melted, where the smelted dealt it. Um, so it needed to be something that was rare but not too rare that you couldn't find anywhere, and something which was they had a smelting point that was low enough so they could make coins of it back then. But everyone would just stack their money like right on top of their market tables, and people would just snatch their money. And then some guy came up with, you know what? Why don't you just give me your money or your gold, and I'll put it in a safe? And the guy was like, yeah, of course, or else people are going to like rob me. So what the bank would then do is like, okay, you gave me $5 of gold. Well, here and here, this paper is equal to $5 of your gold. And the way the banks would work up until a certain date is there was only so much money or IOU papers as there were gold. Wow, that's not so nowadays. That's not so. Nowadays they can have more paper than gold. Who figured it out, whatever, doesn't matter, but that's just the way it is. Paper, money itself has no value. Even if it was made out of gold, well, that's great. It does have a lot of value, but what if all that value just went away? You can't eat gold. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's why I think that I wanna be a prepper, but not in an like an original way, like where you have like a lot of boxes of food. No, I just want to emotionally be prepared for a collapse and have like a plan of that's what I'm going to do when all the power goes out. Speaking of which, by the way, I don't know why I said well all the power goes out. I meant when the economy is going to collapse, but also see nowadays you have a lot more hackers and whatnots. That could be an organized group that could just hack the heck out of the world and just make sure that we don't have power, make sure that we don't have internet, stuff like that. So be prepared for futuristic terrorist attacks. Because, of course, like killing a few people here and there in the middle of a street is is shocking for most people. It doesn't really shock me at all, but I'm a sociopath, so I don't really care that much for people, I guess. I'm sorry for that, but it's just the way I feel. It's not like I'm going to go out there and kill people. But like killing 100 plus people in a very crowded place is scary. But what if they manage to like freeze everyone's bank accounts, stop the power grid from working, um, stop the how do you the clean water supply. Where does the dirty water go to? Sorry. What if you stop the sewers from working? Reverse the sewers. Anything. There's a lot of crazy things that futuristic terrorists could do to us. Because we are so comfortable in that we made this little comfortable world where everything is so great that even if you don't work and don't know anything, there is someone that will pay you. Anyways, guys, sorry so much that I'm just rambling on. This is why I feel like I'm going to become a prepper. Be prepared for the end of the world in multiple ways. Not like in a zombie way, but I'm not excluding those. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time in the next adventure. Stay tuned for more. This is just doing live sessions is going to be a regular thing now. Keeping them online is not going to be regular. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time in the next adventure. Catch you on the flip side. For the last watcher that just came in, I'm sorry, I'm just stopping. I don't know why I'm grabbing my microphone, but I'll see you on the flip side. Peace!